In this Grasshopper script, you can convert a series of points and a curve into a parametric shell using the Kangaroo plugin, which we have used in this script. To get started with this script, you have to give a series of points as an anchors and a curve for the curve anchor. So you have to right click on the point and set multiple points and give these points as the anchor of the shell structure. The next step is to activate curve to false, and this will help us to produce a shell without even defining a curve. So this is also useful if you want to just give a series of anchor points and then produce the final results. To control the height of the shell, you can increase or decrease the load. This is also a Z load, which is in the Z direction. If you put it into a negative number, for example, I just go into a negative, you can see it's going to be something like a tensile structure based on these anchor points. So remember that you can also give a minus vertical load to the points. To get a better result, we can define a curve as the starting anchor of the shell, and I can draw it here. For example, assume that we have this curve as the input, right click on the curve, set it here, and this is going to be the anchor curve. Again, I'm going to activate the curve to true, and now you can see it's going to affect the overall shape of the shell. So for example, if I just delete this point and make it a more simple curve, you can see it's going to update the final results. This is really great if you want to make a parametric shell by just defining a series of anchors and a curve to get the final results. The other input that you can use here is the precision. The precision is actually, by increasing this number, it's going to give you a more precise result. But you can also start with 100 if you want to run it faster. This is going to help you to update things faster and see the final results. And then if you want a better or more precise result, you can just increase this to 500 or even more and get the final mesh. So actually the output is going to be a mesh. I can bake that in Rhino and have this in my project if I want to use it. For example, if I go to the shaded mode, you can see the final mesh here. In the zip file, you can find the algorithm, which is actually, if you open it up in Grasshopper, you can see how we did this step by step using the Kangaroo plugin, how we used the mesh tools, extracted the naked edges, used the anchors, edge length, and also a vertex load to get the final results using the Kangaroo plugin. If you also enter the script folder, you can see that there are 3 example files which you can get started if you want to produce these shells. For example, if you open the second file, you can see that we have deactivated the curve input, which is actually making the shells on the anchor points. Also, if you don't give a curve and activate curve to true, it's going to assume that these points are a curve. So it's going to convert that into a curve and make this parametric shell. So these are just like 3 combinations: a point with a true and false, a point with a curve, and a true, which is going to also give you a parametric shell as an output. I hope that this script is useful. If you have any questions or requests, just ask below this video or on our website. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.